Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming a simple piece of leftover rebar, often overlooked as scrap, into a powerful, versatile tool. I'm using a tape measure to mark off specific lengths because this will form the main handles of our tool. I secure it in a vise and use an angle grinder to cut the pieces. Precise cuts are important, so our final tool is perfectly symmetrical and balanced. Next, I'm taking these pieces and marking them again. I'm going to bend them into shape. Creating this angled shape is crucial because it provides a necessary lever action for the tool we are building. I'll use my welder to join them securely. A strong, solid weld here is absolutely necessary because this joint will take a lot of squeezing pressure during use. After welding, I always make sure to clean off the slag to see the quality of the joint. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. To make the tool comfortable to hold and look professional, I'm using the angle grinder to smooth down the welded joint. Once that's done, I'll mark the tips of our newly formed tongs for the next step. I'm clamping the tongs back into the vise and carefully grinding down the tips. Removing this excess material is essential because it allows the business end of our tool to be much more precise and fit into tighter spaces. Here's a critical step. I'm using a drill press to make a hole right near the tip of one of the arms. It's vital that this hole is perfectly centered. This will serve as a secure anchoring point for a small modification we're going to add next. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I'm adding a small metal bolt and nut to the newly drilled hole to serve as a directional point. I'm using an angle grinder to cut off the excess bolt. Then I'll use a hammer to flatten the very tips of the tongs slightly. Flattening them provides a wider, more stable surface area, which will be important for securely holding the cutting mechanism. Now, for the secret ingredient. I have an old, worn-out ball bearing. I'm securing it in the vise and carefully cutting it open with the grinder. I don't need the whole bearing. I'm only after the inner steel ring. This ring is made of highly durable, hardened steel, making it a perfect, long-lasting cutting edge. I'm positioning that hardened steel ring right between the flattened tips of our tongs. I'll carefully weld it into place. This is delicate work, but securing this specific piece of steel is what turns our simple rebar tongs into a specialized, high-performance instrument. I'll clean up the welds once again for a neat finish. Almost done. I'm taking the grinder one last time to cut and shape the welded ring, creating a sharp inner edge and smoothing out any rough spots on the entire tool. It's important that there are no sharp burrs that could catch on materials or cause injury. A smooth finish makes it safe and a pleasure to use. Let's test its wire cutting function. I'm easily cutting the solder wire into small pieces. Let's test out our homemade, heavy-duty wire stripper. I'm taking a piece of thick coated wire, clamping it in our tool, giving it a twist and pulling. Look at that. It perfectly strips the insulation without damaging the copper wire inside. It works flawlessly on different gauges too. This DIY device proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things from scrap materials. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Thank you for watching.